What's going on, people? Welcome back to Hidden Pen. This is episode 5. Today, we're going to be talking about, and we're kind of going to be like throwing it back to my EP, Minimal. It was one of the first things that I dropped when I moved to Nashville. It was like October 2024. At the time of recording this, it's actually like the 1 year anniversary of it. It was a crazy process making that joint, moved to Nashville, met a lot of people, was doing a lot of stuff over the summer. That's kind of how that EP got to be created. Me and Isaiah Leroy locked in like his garage. We literally were working on that joint for a fat minute. You know what? Let's put it out. Let's do it. And we ended up doing like this really cool release party. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to the release party, if you know what I'm talking about. Man, we had a good time. We had food, drinks. We played this like documentary that I did. It was like this 15-minute documentary. Drove back to Texas with my homeboy Tristan. Shot with Christopher and Carlos for all the content for the EP. And it was just a whole thing. It was a whole process that we went through. It was really cool. Just kind of celebrated with all the homies. And it was one of the first events we all did together, and we really kind of locked in, and so I was super pleased with that event, and I was super excited. But Minimal was it was a 6-track joint. I don't know, it was the first body of work that I was like, man, I'm like really proud of this, and it just kind of helped propel me into the season I'm in now, because after I dropped that EP, my now manager Jack was getting involved with stuff, and then ended up signing to Empire and all this stuff. So that EP really kind of like propelled me into some different spaces, and I love those songs. I love doing them live. We just did them live at a show I had in town. That project in and of itself was a really big like milestone project for me, from the branding to the marketing, the rollout, and the first time that we'd done it separate from each other and the scale that we did it, because I didn't live in Dallas anymore, like I lived here. And so it was really cool putting together that project, putting together an experience for y'all. You know, as I was driving places or doing whatever, I would listen to the songs and I'd be like, man, these are like the best records that I've ever made. You know, having the response people had, and you know, having people send videos to me of them singing it, rapping it, all that stuff. I love that. That was like one of the biggest things we wanted to do with the EP, is have an impact on people, and now we're here. Yeah, that's the story of Minimal. That's how it came to be what it was. A lot of people are like, yo, you should drop a joint called Maximum. It's not gonna happen, bro. There might be a Minimal part 2. You never know. If y'all want me to do a part 2, let me know in the comments. And whatever else you want to see, let me know. Keep tapping in. We're gonna keep running it up. Drop in the comments what you want to hear. We'll see you then. Peace.